I've got a feeling this one's going to be a little bit more involved. And we've got an hour and a half left. You never know. This could be like a 45-minute demo. We'll see. But thank you for playing Pacific Drive. This demo is an introduction of the game, the first story mission. Save data from this preview will not be compatible with the release version. We appreciate your interest. Okay, then. Let's head into the Olympic Peninsula. Memorable routes. We have none. Self-guided tour. I guess I guess this is our save slots? I don't know what the empties here at the auto... I know the auto shop is basically your home base. The car is a base, but you also have somewhere you go back to do the crafting on your car. 1st of January, no time on the clock, no miles on the clock. The car's in good condition. The engine... I guess this is going to be damaged. No damage to the car, no damage to the engine, no damage to the battery, I guess. New game. Yep. Oh, and we're getting overloads on OBS as well. Has the audio been okay thus far today? I've not heard any glitches, but like my mic's not been choppy or anything like that, has it? You got to go and prep yourself. No worries. In 1947, the Olympic Peninsula became the staging ground for a promising new technology. As rumors of its utopian creation spread, so did stories about overnight something or other. I missed that. Sounding clear, good. In 1955, the government walled off a section of the peninsula to establish the Olympic exclusion zone. For 30 years, the zone's borders grew until the government withdrew and sealed every access point. So we're somewhere mid-80s then. What happened inside was never disclosed. Oh, sorry, is it a little on the loud side? I'm going to say maybe? Can I tab out? I can tab out. Keeps playing. Okay, good. Let's do down to there, shall we? JS Express shipping manifest. Knock first, unload, clean. K. Also, 1998. Okay, right. So they sealed it off 13 years ago, south of the barrier wall. Also, I'm going to nudge that a bit more. Also, because I have no idea whether this is going to be copyrighted music. Might be just brought off a CD, sort of thing. The brakes reasonable. Okay. And keyboard steering isn't terrible. Like most games, I'd say keyboard steering is pretty bad. But this seems not the worst. There's definitely a lot worse, and I'm very curious whether this is copyrighted music or not. I don't know. Like, can I change the radio? Let's have a look. Settings, audio. Is there a radio music? There we go. Let's see. Radio dialogue. And radio filter to broadcast. Stream safe mode. There is a stream safe mode. Good. Okay. For anybody planning on streaming this, there's a stream safe mode. Right. Let's resume. Got rid of that. Okay. Good. C for the wipers. It is Pacific Northwest, so yeah, I guess rain is absolutely going to be a thing we're going to have to contend with. Okay, it's a bit rainy, you know, like Seattle, Portland, all that kind of way, isn't it? Also, if nobody's used this road in like 13 years, where's all the potholes? I would I guess if it's not had too much traffic, then there's not too much. But yeah, there's not been too much. Like the road's not cracked and things like that. Well, at least not yet. Where's the headlights? We put the headlights on. H, F. I feel like we should be able to put the headlights on. But we've not been prompted for that. What do we reckon? L. Maybe L for lights. No, not L. Feel like with a keyboard it'd be interesting. Z! I wasn't expecting Z. Be more interested in driving where you use for left, OP is right. Hold the more you turn. Yeah, like I would imagine this probably plays alright with gamepad as well for the driving stuff, because the driving's going to be a main thing. Welcome, Kim. How are we? I've got static over the radio. You're back again, are you? Welcome back. Right. Guess we're going off-road now. It's reminding me of one ride you've been on. Oh, okay. You've been on one of those journeys, have you? Honestly, I've been down worse roads here in Cornwall. What's the plot of this? Well, we had a delivery to make. Apparently, we're some kind of courier, but we're now going into weird region that has been affected by quantum physics experiment gone wrong. Like, you can tell by the rocks floating up into the sky. Like, it's prone to weirdness, like red glowing stuff over there. Like, yeah, this is an exclusion zone of some sort, and we've just been hit by an EMP. Yep, one of those. Like, so I think it's basically we're a FedEx delivery guy in our beat up station wagon. Well, it's going to be very beat up now. We got sucked through a vortex. Do we have a flashlight of our own? Welcome to the exclusion zone. Okay, now we've got manual controls. Is that one of my tires? Shift sprint. Okay, we've got green glowy rocks there. Right. My guess, don't touch the green stuff. No. I'm going to follow the lit up bits. Are we going over there? I guess we go over there. Don't touch the radiation. Find transport. Crouch. Control crouch. Yeah, usual. Press to crouch. Press to shift to run. Jump. Huh! There. Yep. Usual first-person controls. Good to know. At least it's not C to crouch. F to kick. Okay, right. Fair enough. I believe the flashing lights.
Someone out there? Hello?
Hello?
Could have sworn never mind. Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
The car's talking to me? Put the wheel back on. Right. Is that our wheel? E. Pick up. Press and hold. Okay. Install. Right, is that it? Let's get inside. Start engine. Oh, it is plugged. The gamepad's still plugged in. It vibrated. Don't do that.
Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone sector B.
Oh, we have to manually put it into
I'm
drive.
picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
It's manual. Right, let's...
Hey, we got a live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
Apparently I can't talk.
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Huh.
Okay, so we just got some friends on the end of the radio. Oh! I thought it was the car talking to me. I thought this was Knight Rider.
Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger. The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. The closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
Right, ran out of fuel. Siphon fuel. Let's put it in brake. Okay, right. We need a fuel can. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Put on brake. There you go. Thank you. I thought I did that. Right, is there a fuel can in the back? There isn't. Okay, is there a fuel can in the back of this? Right, that's what we're going to be siphoning. Have I got it on me? Can I crouch, siphon? Would be nice to know where... Is it in the back of the car? Okay. Drive east to find shelter. Check your trunk for a few... There isn't one! Oh, that's the... Oh. Right, okay. Thought that was just, like, damage to the car. At least we don't have to, like, suck the fuel out. 100%. Okay, right. Let's fuel her up. Which side is the fuel tank? This side. Right. Do we glue this in back? I guess. We store it there. Okay, right. Okay, put her in drive. Oh, turn... No, turn on. We're getting irradiated.
That blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding. Could it be? The Remnant?
It can't be.
The Revenant?
One in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the Remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is...
Not dead yet. Yeah, like, thankfully. Oh, you're saying that yourself, MK? I will spin the wheel for you when we're not driving along at high speed away from radiation.
And it's a car this time? Holy cripes! No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that
Yeah,
car is
when we
ready
get
or
to
not.
safety, I'll spin the wheel for you.
I already know. They're back, baby. When you find that shelter, go on and let yourself in. Hoppy ain't gonna like you poking around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
Right. Presumably... Through here. Yeah. Let's get into the shelter. I think that was the wheel coming off this thing. Surely we're driving this into somewhere. Is that a garage there? No, that's not the garage. Behind us? Oh, it's a bit of a tank slapper. Where's the way in? I will just park it in the like generator shack. If that's our garage door. Okay, right. But on parking brake. Do I need to turn off before I'm allowed out? Thank you. F. I kick down the door. To find a way around. So I swear a wheel came off. Bounced along here. Do we have a torch ourselves? How do we operate that? You know what? We'll spin the wheel whilst we're here. What's our... Probably a wild card? Indeed it is. Okay, let me tab out. 14 for MK. What are you picking? Because this is currently winning for tomorrow. MK. Just go on a little range. Some idiot put a cupboard on an Ethernet cable. Well, good old copper at least. Still works, it's definitely. Oh, as in like they crushed the cable? Oh fuck, okay. I was gonna say like a cupboard? Oh wait, no. This was lying on the floor and a cupboard went down on top of it. Right. Oh dear. Right. Flip the breaker switch. On. There we go. Do we have all wheels? Nope, we do not have all wheels. One did come off.
The shop has been breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We've sent a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car and, well,
Can't put the wheel back on.
She's not gonna care.
Right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes.
Red bad, green okay, grey missing, I'm guessing.
Onto the skull. So,
Right, we're going to need a few parts.
breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone.
Sorry, RP, I guess I'm here for a while.
Unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breachers trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So
Okay.
you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
Right. Pick up backpack from table.
Oh, what? Oh, you need help?
Right.
There's a headset somewhere.
Pick
in
up
garage.
the
Put it on.
mechanic's
The built-in
eye
diagnostic
headset
will tell you
hanging by
what
the
needs fixing
map.
up.
Map's normally in office. No? Map in here somewhere? Where's the map? Oh, this? This, okay. I guess that's the map. I just can't see it. It's so bloody dark. Like, was it Z? F for flashlight? No. F? No, F was kick. L for lights? I don't know. Okay. Health, 41%. Not irradiated. Good to know. Right. Tend to your wounds. That's a full heal. Fix the car. Pull the car in, put the wheel back on. Trying to get that. Okay, is allowing me to pick it up now, does it? Yes, thank you. I tried to do this before. Right, let's grab that. Reattach wheel. Add crude door. Am I just bashing this out? Steel door, crude door. Oh no. Open headset. There's mail here. Car abilities. Certain components and equipment that you will install on your car have abilities that need to be activated. You can assign controls to up to 4 of these using a small panel. Okay. Car controls. While in the driver's seat, you can steer, brake, reverse, shift between park or drive, of course. Turn the ignition key. You can also toggle radio, headlights, and windshield wipers. Should all else fail, honk the horn. You can remap these controls. Okay. Blueprints. Crude door. We need some scrap metal, plastic, duct tape, and glass shards. Guess it wants us to add that to the pinned list. Okay. Steel doors shut. Okay. Exit out of this, I guess? Right. Gather items from abandoned car behind the garage. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to grab it. E? No. Am I supposed to kick the damn thing? Pressing E does not do that. That's locked. I'm going to give it a kick. No. How? Why can't... I need a pry bar. Okay, right. Where's the pry bar? It's in the toolbox. Ah. Have to, some... This. Right. Tab to open inventory. Right, can we equip this? That's in our hand. Okay, good. Right. I guess I threw it? I threw it. Okay, right click is throw. How am I jimmying this off? Am I just hitting it? No, that's just throw. And that got us our scrap metal. I guess inventory. Sure. Okay. Oh, wait. Did the pry bar break? I guess it did. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this should be, like, prying. But I didn't see that as a thing. And I can't punch this now. Did I fuck up? Abandoned car. Pry open the abandoned car's trunk. Oh, that was supposed to be for that. Search the dumpster. I think I might have already, but like fucked up here. But we did get another pry bar. Okay. 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 I don't know what these things are. Road flares. Okay. You know what? They seem something we would put front and center there. Can I rotate these? I feel like I should be able to rotate. Yes. Ah. Where'd it go? Oh, they stacked, did they? I stacked them. I can't. Oh, okay. They stack. Okay, perfect. Right. Plastic and road flares. Are we whacking this one more time? This is going to break the wear on this, though, isn't it? Right. Let's put you in there. Put you in there. Right. Gather items from abandoned car. Search the dumpster by the garage for crucial items. You're unable to craft. So maybe this is just going to re-up. Okay, right. We got more road flares. And the scrapper. Okay, the scrapper is absolutely going to be what we want to take this thing apart then, right? Also, is it acid rain? Are we about to get irradiated? We've got everything we need, and I don't think we can get anything else. Okay. Can I just take the tire? Anything else? There's fuel in there. We probably don't want to spark that. You know what? I think we're good. Right, let's go back to this. Right. The layout table. Workbench. First aid kit, scrapper, pry bar. Repair putty. Battery jumpers, mechanics kit, sealing kit. Crude door is what we need to make. It's tier 1. This weary, flimsy piece of oxidized metal will both open and close. It will also keep out the wind and the rain. It just barely meets every technical specification required to be a door. Right, let's place door on here then. Right, we have a door. Right, can we make something else? Get the repair putty from the locker. You know what? I'm going to put... No, that's our scrapper, isn't it? Okay, no, we want to keep that on us. I don't know whether we want to keep nuts and bolts on us. What's the duck? Is the duck plastic? That's rubber. That's scrap metal. Okay. That's representations of that. You know what? We'll put the scrapper in here. And I'm going to keep... right, so we're going to want repair putty. Actually, no, repair putty put in here. There's a spare tyre, which we probably want to put in the back. We've got chemicals, we've got first aid kits. So you know what? We don't need the duck. Open inventory, which we just had. Equip repair putty. Okay. Oh, no. Repair its structural integrity. Okay. I guess anything that's like in the red, like this door, like that one there. It's magic goop. So that got us back to 100%. It has. You know what? Let's magic goop this then. Oh, absolutely need to do the HUD. Anything else? That's pretty shot. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Tyre. Tyre. You know what? That could probably do with some goop, couldn't it? That's the last of our goop. Yeah, that's the last of our goop. That tire's fine. Ooh, that panel needs patching up. Okay. Oh no, we have some more goop. Okay, well, let's just do everything there. I think we instantly re-up goop. I need a panel to go on there, don't I? Tires, okay. Bumper, sure. Oh, sure. Come on. No, we had 3 of them. Now we're down to 1. But I guess tires are feeling better. What about roof? Is the roof okay? Can I jump on car? I can. Roof does not matter. Okay. Windscreen? Windshield is fine. Screw it. Let's make sure it's all patched up. Right. Scan flat tire. How do we scan it? C. By crafting and using a sealing kit or replace flat with a spare tyre found in locker. Ah, right, okay. Though, you know what? We're going to seal it. I'm going to keep the spare for later. I mean, if we could put the spare in the boot, that would be useful. So how do we make the sealing thing? Sealing kit. We need rubber, duct tape, glass shards. Where are we getting glass shards from? Because we have rubber. Actually, you know what? We can tag all the things we need, can't we? Sealing kit. Missing ingredients. Yeah, we want to add this to requirements. So, that. I'm going to put the putty back for now. Let's see. Like, can we put through a window or something? So I feel like I should have a flashlight, right? Do we think we have to defend this place? Why else would we be allowed to come up onto the roof unless there's some loot up here as well? Or we're supposed to put some defenses up. Also, is there fall damage? Probably not an idea to test that theory just yet. Yeah, I really need a flashlight because I can't really make out what I'm doing else. Can I use the pry bar on the lock? Yeah. I guess not. Yeah, when it was prying open the... Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to come this way. Let's see. Are you going to let me in? Can we get around? I think we might have trapped ourselves now. Can I get back into safety? Oh no, I can. Fine. Another scrap car there. Let's see. Consumer electronics on that. Okay. No scan targets. Oh, daylight. Okay. That's going to make things easier. Does the magic bin give us... No, the magic bin is not giving us anything. I need... What was it? Glass. And... something else. It wants us just to use the spare that's in the cupboard, isn't it? Like, but it's giving us options. So that would imply there are supplies somewhere that will allow us to do this. I don't know where. Wish there was a fucking flashlight so I could see in these dark corners if I'm actually missing anything. Can't scan the computer in there. It was glass and gaffer tape, wasn't it? Okay. You're going to force me to use the spare, aren't you? Oh well. Actually, I have some gaffer tape. What am I talking about? It's just the glass. Where are we getting glass from? I mean, I don't suppose there is a window still left in this car, is there? Looks pretty vacant as it is. It has been scanned. I think in here. Nope. Yeah, we're not getting glass, are we? Take your duct tape. I mean, we do have the scrapper, which we could... Yeah. One of these tell us, like, where our best place to get glass from is? Glass shards. Perfectly usable chunks, brittle hardware and glass potential. From windows to optics. Fine, we'll do it your way. Use the spare wheel. So, remove. And I can drop, can't I? Yes. And from our backpack, we will equip this, I guess. I guess we just pick you up. Put you in the cupboard. R2. Is that stash? Did that go in the cupboard? It did. Okay. Right. Rubber ducky. We'll keep the gaffer tape. Okay. Scan the loose wheel. Equip mechanics kit. Right. It's mechanic kit. One of those things in here. Presume so. So right click. Yeah, right click it instantly. Put it in our hand. Okay. Ah. No. Face on. We had it equipped, didn't we? Just apply it? Yeah, okay. No, that's... We're all glorious if that's first aid. Was that first aid or mechanics? That, there we go. That was the first aid kit. That's the mechanics kit. Right. Right. Done. Right. Okay, well, we wasted one first aid kit. Doesn't matter. Right. Install cardboard boxes in trunk. Okay, install craft mat. Okay.
Oh.
Arc
There's a little
device.
prototype of mine in the garage. The arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
We have to open the door from this side. Put you down there. There we go. Right. I guess here then? Can I rotate that around?
This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive.
Okay, rotates towards us.
That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Okay. Get first aid kits from locker. Well, we already did that, didn't we? 3 of, there you go, right. Store items for your drive in the car's trunk. First aid kit. I guess I'd put it in hand and then store it. R. Right. We need one more. My problem is we accidentally used one, so that just does that. Shall we see if the magic bin will spit one out for us? No. Okay, right. So we're not going to be able to complete this because we accidentally spent a thing and it's not been replaced. So they didn't account for incompetency. Good to know. Right. But we can stick the scrapper in there. Stash. Road flares. Stash. One first aid kit. I guess? Can we make one? First aid kit requires duct tape and fabric. Well, we didn't find any glass, so I don't know if we're going to be able to find any fabric. That's the way we came. I think we might already be screwed because I've accidentally done a thing. Right? Is there a way of resetting anything? We either need to be able to make one or have it magically be spat out the bin for us. Don't have enough supplies to make one. If we had some fabric, possibly. 88 miles an hour and we could go home, yeah. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Thoughts, people. What do we reckon we can do? We know about the lock. I so wish there was a fucking torch, because like some of these dark corners are very dark and I can barely see what the fuck's going on. There's no other supplies anywhere where we can get some fabric, because I fucked up. Magic bin doesn't want to play ball. It does have an option for C. What does C do? You're in dire need. Pay this a visit. As much as the zone takes away, sometimes she also provides. Okay. This is advanced spatial recognition and pattern communication. Light array may be the most advanced intervention ever found in this garage. Okay. I need the dumpster to give me a first aid kit, otherwise we're not going to be able to progress. I mean, I could just try and drive away, I guess. Head back down that road there. See if we can find anything. Right? Because it's not going to get rid of the nag in the corner there unless I can do all the things, which I can't at the moment. Because I accidentally screwed up. So... how much fuel do we have in this thing? We see? Shift F. Okay, so that's standard stuff. Batteries glowing red, which is probably bad. We're in parking brake. We are here. Presume that's armor. Where's fuel gauge? We've got battery gauge. We don't have a fuel gauge that I'm seeing. Can pin stuff on there. Honk. Looks like the headlights are on. There you go. Headlights off. Right. That was wasting battery else. Yeah, I must be being blind. I mean, I presume the engine, that's just going to be oil, but I don't think that's really important. I'm trying to get out. Forgetting. Is E? Tap E or press hold. What did press hold E do? Quickly open the door. I'm supposed to slowly open it, I guess. I guess it could be. Like, armor's fine. Caution. because the car's a bit dinged up. Battery level, like, yeah, we might not be able to leave until the battery's charged, and I don't think it's going to let us do that until we've done everything else. We might be hoofing it up the road then. It's alright. I have a crowbar. Worked for Gordon Freeman, right? You put it into red alert for me. Thanks. They can leave by selecting the destination. It won't care. Ah, okay. We've got 3 healing kits. Like, I mean, that should be alright. Okay. So we just need to pick a destination on our little sat-nav. And that sets it all. The only problem is, I think we're low on fuel. Which we could get some out of there, couldn't we? Because if we grab that... Let's see if we can siphon this. Right. See if we can put some fuel in. Shinobi, you're going for a spin as well, are we? Okay, let me put you back. Right. Let's see what you get. Wildcard 16. Also, MK, did you actually put something in? I think I asked, and I didn't see anything pop up going, you know what, we'll make it this. Well... card 16 for Shinobi. Do I need to ask? Do I? I mean, you're more than welcome to change your mind. I don't need to ask. Okay, I'm putting Dead Space in then. I saw you saying about the way it looks like you go out driving forward. That's probably going to open once. Finish all you have to do. Can't get to the list right now. Yeah. So and Claire's also spinning. Okay, let's see. 7. What are you throwing into the mix, Claire? Come on, down. Ooh, hard choices. So anybody else wanting to spin, you've got like 35 minutes until I finish today. Right, let's see. If I put... yes, so we can see up there. Yellow is armor. Blue is going to be fuel. Yeah, the battery is dead, apparently. Would indicate from that. I don't know how we charge it up. Let's see. If I put a marker on here. We are in the garage. I just put like a marker at the end there. See if that does anything. It just puts a ping on there. You putting Borderlands in again? Yep, you absolutely can do that. As Shinobi's clearly demonstrated, you can put the same game down multiple times to improve the odds. Let's do that. Last time? Let me see what else you put in. If I can see. Evil Within? Dungeon of whatever it was as well, I think was a thing. Can't remember if there was anything else. Gloomhaven? I think that was one. I'm looking at the older list. You're about to start Ragnarok on God of War. Ah, so you finished off 1. Oh, no, you're saying you were playing Ragnarok before you went to The Last of Us Part 2. Right, wasn't it? Trying to think, like, which one... Let's go with, I guess, Evil Within. We'll do that. And so I don't forget, I'll put them all on here as well, because we've got a new lot. There's our widgets. Come on, widgets. So we got 14, 16, and 7. Borderlands 2. Dead Space. And Evil Within on 7. Right, that's that done. Said anybody with points wanting to spend, they can absolutely do that. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. Does this give us an option for charging the battery? I presume we flip the switch to charge it. But yeah, you are limited to on redemptions per day. Like I said, at one point I was considering like the option of like, you know, paying 100 bits or £1 donation or something like that. Something along those lines of like to pay for another spin. But I didn't know if that would be weird or what. Like it was electronics. I mean, it's got a glass screen. I don't think that's going to help us any. Bin, do you want to spit something? I don't think I can do anything, can I? No, you're not going to spit out now. I think we're stuck. Because I'm not going to be able to take the car out because I need to charge up the battery. It's not going to tell us how we can, or even allow us to. Because it's something to do with this. I think we're on here. We either have to like plug some cables in. Or maybe we can. Let's see. Can I remove this if I scan it? In-car controls, auto shop. No. Can I remove the battery? Yeah, it's dead. Oh, so this thing's got weird goopy things that are... Okay. Right. I can't seem to remove it. So it's not even like I take it out and plug it into the rest here to charge it up. Jump start it. There's nothing... Yeah. This thing's not moving. All we can do is walk away, I think. Also... Yeah, we didn't have to take from there because I presume at some point this will fill up and we can basically pump from that. Can't leave through that door. Can't leave through the front door. We can go over the roof, as we discovered. But it's very dark out here, so I'm going to get lost. And... what are the chances of actually finding some stuff? wedge myself on that rock. To help if I can actually see what I'm doing. Do we think we can jump the fence? Nope. You hate House Atreides, hate Duke Leto, hate the Fremen, hate walking. Right. Need it back here. So this is the road we came down, isn't it? So there's probably an anomaly at the end of the road here where we drove away from it. I hear rustling in the bushes. Is it worth going off-road? Climb an embankment. We find... no, we find it's an invisible wall. Okay. So, I'm just noticing, that is a broken branch. I thought that was a hanging body from one of the trees. That would have been macabre. The next tutorial step should be pick up blueprint from by the garage door. Probably. But I can't do anything because it's locked into the tutorial. I can't move on any. Can we get up onto the road there? Because there's definitely a vehicle. Right. Now let me go up there. We'll try. Invisible wall again! Okay, never mind. Right, tube-shaped thing by the garage door. Okay, how did we get in before? It was round the side here, wasn't it? Let's see. Follow the fence around. That spits us out. Here. Right, tube-shaped thing by the garage door. Front garage door, back garage door. Like I said, there's a torch. I'll be able to see a bit better. Nope, not seeing any tube-shaped things. Or anything that looks like a blueprint. And then again, this was supposed to be a map over here. I could barely make that out. There's a white tube with an arrow. I mean, there's this thing. So it's a pneumatic tube device. I guess it could be white. It's just like a blue sheen on it. Blue sheen on silver. Yeah, okay, so it's that. Yeah, I can't do anything with it. Like, we're soft-locked then. Because we don't have the healing kit, because I accidentally pushed a button. And the magic bin doesn't want to... Like, I wonder if we, I guess, quit to menu? Come back in. That reset anything? Oh no! It's taken us all the way back here. So there's not a lot of auto-saving. Okay, right. Well, I guess we do this all over again. Wow. Wow. Okay. I would have thought at least drawing up in the garage would have been a autosave, right? Or we just do the next demo. Yeah, there is that as well. But we literally did nothing of what the game is. That's the only thing. Like... Alright. Talkie on the radio. Yeah.
Hello? What a swan.
It shouldn't.
Never mind. Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago. Oh, the signal. Yes, it's back. It's back.
Demo speed run begin, yeah.
Located in mid-zone sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around sector E. Hey, Francis, come here.
Right.
Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
Right. Whee! Right.
Hey, we got a live
Run out of
one.
juice
Hey,
in 3, 2,
Hello?
1.
Hello? Is this thing working?
There you go.
They
Ran out of
don't
juice.
have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Put in brake
What
mode.
if they're stranded? Could they mean
Uh,
they're a breacher?
do 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 do
Hey,
do
how
do
did you get through the
do.
barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we
Pump,
don't
pump,
get to
pump,
the
pump, pump,
safety,
pump, pump,
this
pump,
won't
pump, pump.
either.
That's a good point.
Sure, line was optimal there. Perhaps you should stop and analyze it.
Quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can and be quick about it.
So no, we okay. We got what 40%. So 40% got us to the. Here we go. Turn her on. Whee! Radiation, radiation, radiation.
The fault. There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding. Could it be?
It's my magic car.
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this creature seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way. No way. Do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy crap.
House. Oh, okay. We took that corner a bit quick.
Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that car is a remnant or not.
Oh. Okay, we're going a bit quicker this time, apparently. And it's... Ow, 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 ow. Radiation, radiation, radiation. We were a bit cautious first time. Now we're going hell for leather.
Go on and let yourself in.
And power sliding
I'm gonna let you
everywhere.
walk around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
So we know where the door is as well. At least go around the right way. Tire comes off in 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. There goes the tire. Pull around the front. There you go. Park. Right. Let's go. Did the tire end up in the same spot? No. Okay, so there are physics to it. Okay, good.
boy! Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello,
Right.
attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia
Pick
Turner.
up backpack.
Send a breacher to your garage on official zone business.
Pick up
Now, we
mechanic's
have it on
eye.
authority. This person is in possession of a
Take
remnant,
wounds.
which has taken the form of a car, and well,
Right.
She's not gonna care.
right, like
We've
I
already
said,
pulled the car in.
official
Done.
zone business.
Put wheel back on.
Demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
Right.
Don't let that voice.
Isn't that the tire we replace anyway? So why are we putting it back on? Right. Crude door.
Another breacher, huh?
Yeah.
How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun?
Blueprints. Crude door.
Unless you
Add
were
that
the
to list.
unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone.
Pry bar.
Unfortunately.
Is there a quick rearrange transfer?
Against anyone or anything trying
There you
to
go.
leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by
Well,
fixing up that
fine.
car.
Oops, no.
Don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
Right. Did all that. Get the power tool. Power tool. Power tool. Flare. Right. Can't remember a tire's worth much. Right. Let's do blueprinting. Right, we want to make a crude door, craft that. Put that on car. Next up was repair putty. Repair putty. Equip that. Right. Structural integrity. For shit. One of these was completely shut. Steel door. That's not too bad. That needs a goop. Now we're up to 76%. That's fine. That's a little dinged up. That panel needs some goop. We're in the green. What's going to get us the most? I guess that door, maybe. There goes that. 96. That's fine. That's fine. Right, we'll goop that. 97, 98. Okay, no, we did have to do everything. Okay. 99, 100. Right. What I want to do, let's put goop. That doesn't really matter. Scan flat tire. Oh, flat tire. Sealing kit. Right. You want the real tire because we discovered we don't have the stuff. Actually, we have a bit of glass now. Why didn't we get that before? Let's see. Can I make sealing kit? No, we need one more glass shard. Yeah. Okay. No, we don't have enough. Let's put all the stuff in that we don't need. I'll keep the gaffer tape. Metal sheet can go in. There you go. Right, we have a tire in our backpack. Right, now we have it in our hand. That's the wrong tire. Let's put you down there. There we go. Right. Put you in cupboard. Right. Loose equipment mechanic. Right. We've got to make sure we get the right one this time. Not healer's kit. And again, I've got mechanics on me. Right. There you go. Right. There we go. Not going to heal ourselves. Hello, Alison. Right. We need to scan first. Then mechanic, which is in our hand anyway. There you go. Right, that's that. Outfit car. Come on then. Give me cardboard boxes. Why don't you let me put it in hand? And then this. And then that. And then...
There's a little prototype of mine
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
garage.
Open door.
The arc device.
There you go.
Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
Passenger seat. Not going to be giving anybody any rides. There you go. Right, that's that. Now we need to put all stuff
This beauty
in,
won't
right?
just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety.
You're going to force me to sit
You
in
should
there with it?
consider the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention.
Yes, yeah, we get it.
I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Okay, pack supplies. First aid kit. Right. Let's grab those, shall we? All 4 of them. Do not use them. Road flares. Oh, no, I want to place in there. Oh. I guess... There you go, thank you. Road flares are in. Scrapper. There we go. Pick up gear blueprints. There we go. We've actually got the prompt now. Impact hammer. Pump. Fill her up. Glug, 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 glug. Now, do we have to put exactly £10 worth in? There you go. Right. Put it back. Right. Throw switch to... Ah, there we go. That's what we were after before as well. Oh, the lever! Crunk!
If you're all set, take a look at the projector against the wall.
Projector against the wall.
This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to
3 hours in that
constant
direction.
physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's
Yeah, they
caused
never
by
put the lights on
something
it.
called stability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting.
So we have to go the Ubisoft route and put up radio towers.
The device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Right.
Off you go. Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
Right. Let's go. We're humming. Let's... Oh. Brake. Right, which direction? We're going over there, down the road. Feels more like Death Stranding if you used a car instead of foot. Yeah, basically, right? Are we right at a destination? Here? Is this where we're supposed to be? Don't know if this was where I was supposed to be coming. Checkpoint. Access checkpoint. Okay, no. Do we have a map? Nope. We're just carrying on down this road then, I presume. Okay. Okay. Oh, it auto drives? I guess so. Ah, okay. Reach checkpoint, it auto drives. Okay. Fair enough. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting we had to make the entire journey. Might do in the actual game, because it's demo, we don't do that. Perpetual stability.
Okay, newbie. I'll keep this simple. Don't want to overwhelm that little brain of yours. You'll need a few things to rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spark tower. That's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators. The ARC device is picking up on some plasma generators nearby. Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
Can I... I'm presuming it's the glowy thing, right? Oh, so do we want to turn this off so we don't waste the battery? Plasma generator.
Looks like it's ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
We need to make one of those. We got a blueprint. Right. Open headset. Impact hammer requires all of those things. Right, okay.
Find those materials by any means necessary. No one's coming back ever again, so go on and take what you need. Transports, homes, outpost facilities, they've all been abandoned since the zone was decommissioned in '87. Most of those structures won't even be there the next time the instability scrambles the area. So loot to your heart's content. Just
well, there's some fabric. Right. Yeah, we definitely need a flashlight. What? Why have we not got a flashlight yet? Because I can barely see what's in these... Okay, there's a cupboard here.
Look at you, out in the zone all on your own. They grow so fast, don't they?
Yep.
And I'll be
F is
back
normally
at
it.
the helm.
Search structures.
Didn't think we'd talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
We've got some jumper cables.
To go another decade without hearing your voice again. What did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
Alright. Why is there no torch? Hardly disconcerting. Gas cylinder. I guess I can smash that up if I want. Let's have a look inside. Oh, it's a computer. It's going to be good for electronics parts, right? Right. I still need a lot of scrap metal, which I guess smashing up these. Logbook. Car is your shield? No. Things we want to smash up. Charging stations, workbenches, fuel. No, that's. I guess that's all in the garage. Where's the things we've just found? No. I've got to presume that's going to spit out metal, electronic parts, but also metal, right? Oh no, that lab computer. Recommended scrapper. Yeah, I want to know what's in it though. Because we've only got limited fuel and stuff.
Driver, I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things.
Wait, we've got 7 scrap. Why is it not letting me...
You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted.
There you go.
Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it.
Ah,
It takes over the victim's
I need
mind,
gears.
so they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call.
How?
That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain
Gear.
as we speak.
Oh no, I need to
This
craft
is the first time
gears.
we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants, and oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
I need 2 more
I'm
scrap.
splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
Right. Feeling some hostility here between them. Right. Yeah, all I can think is maybe... I would wish I had a bloody torch. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the garage here. Shed. Seriously, why isn't there a flashlight? What's in here? Ah, we've got a little bit more scrap metal. Need 1 more. They'll let us. Am I being dense? Is there not a flashlight? Let's have a look. Settings. Controls. There's got to be a flashlight, right? keybinds? Where the hell's the keybinds? Inputs. Apparently, we've got a holster. Okay, it's going to be a separate item then, right? Damn it. Why can't I make a torch? Right, lots of fabric, so we will be able to make probably some healing kits. Also, it is 6 o'clock, so you know what? We're going to do this one thing, which is make our impact hammer. Guess we smash this. Do it with the other one as well. Probably need more than just a couple of bits of plasma. Oh, there's actually other bits in here. Right, I should get... Not just the glowy bit. Right. Let's stack these away then, I guess. Yeah, you can go, you can go, you, and you. There you go. Oh, I need more plasma. There's another... Where else is there plasma? Do the little light things? I mean, they're glowy, right? Sodium. We need a vacuum cleaner for those. Okay. Can I get in here? Wait. Way past this fence. My God, why is it so bloody dark? Oh, hang on a second. What's in the fridge? Well, I guess that's us. Done for the day. We would have been able to make more progress in this if there was a way of, you know, accounting for my incompetence. Though I would be surprised if nobody else accidentally pushed the wrong button and then was not able to progress through the tutorial because you didn't have the items to do so. But yeah, that's Pacific Drive. Interesting. I think it's one of those you have to spend a lot more time with to figure out if it's any good or not. There is a little bit of a vibe of, you know, I've said before and I'll say it again, like one of the only real crafting survival games I enjoyed. Okay, that's what one of those things is. It was Subnautica. And this is giving me a little bit of that vibe. Don't get electrocuted. If we can avoid it. Okay, those towers have quite the range on the arc. Pretty light, or barrier, or something, I don't know. Clearly we're grounded in this because of, you know, rubber tires and everything. But, yeah, I guess we'll call it there, because I need to go and get some food before D&D this evening. So, can we... Doesn't seem to be a save option So, fine. We'll equip to menu. It last saved 11 minutes ago, which I presume was when we reached the cabins. We started looting, possibly. Maybe. Who knows?